Children, I hope you all are fine. Today I'm going to teach you the lesson more about insects. Now, we have seen different type of insects. Now we know there are different type of animals in the animal kingdom. Now each of these animals, they differ from each other in shape, size, color, habitat. Now these animals also differ from each other, like some animals have backbone while some animals are without backbone. Now, animals with backbone, they are like fish, birds, mammals, and animals without backbone are insects, worms, spiders. Now, insects are found everywhere in this earth. You will find them in water, land, air, or beneath the soil. Now, animals without backbone, they have a special hard outer covering, that is exoskeleton. Now, these exoskeleton provides necessary support and flexibility to their body. Now we see that the body parts of an insect. Now, insects, their body is divided into different parts, and each of these parts have their own functions. Now let us look at the different parts that they have. Now, the different parts that they have is head, thorax. Thorax is the chest, and abdomen. Abdomen is the stomach. Now, head. Now, their head consists of a pair of antennae, a pair of eyes, and different mouth parts. So, what does this pair of antennae help them? Now, this pair of antennae helps them to detect what? Sound, vibration, and odor. What is this odor? Odor is the smell. So, it helps them to detect three things: sound, vibration, and odor. Now, they have a pair of eyes also, and they have thousands of lenses. Now, these lenses help the insects to detect the motion of things around them. So, detect the motion of things, they can see with the help of these lenses the motion of things that are going on around them. Now, they have two types of mouth parts. One is a chewing type of mouth part, like we have the grasshoppers. They have a chewing type of mouth part, and the beetles we have another type of mouth part, that is the sucking type of mouth parts, like moth. They suck their food, so they have a sucking type of mouth part. Now, this was the head and the function of head. The next part is the thorax. The thorax is the chest part. Now, this thorax has three segments, and they have, what do they consist of? They have three pair of legs, one on each segment, and they have wings. Now, these insects, some of these insects have two pair of wings. Some of them have one pair of wings like flies. And some insects do not have wings at all like ants. So, we see that they have different type of they have 2 pair, 1 pair or none. Some of them do not have any wings like ants. So this the legs help them to walk, swim, jump, grab. So the legs perform the function of walking, swimming, jumping and grabbing. Now we have the abdomen part. The abdomen part is the stomach portion. Now, abdomen has 11 segments and it consists of the heart, the respiratory, the reproductive, the digestive and the excretory system. So these are the different systems that an abdomen consists of. Apart from these systems, they have one specialized organ. And this organ are the stingers. So the abdomen has so many systems or organs. Now we see that insects do not have a nose to breathe or inhale air or exhale air. So what do they have? How do they inhale or exhale air? How do they breathe? They have small openings on their body. Now these openings are called spiracles. And where are these spiracles found? These spiracles are found in their exoskeleton. So these spiracles help them to breathe. So I hope you have understood the different body parts of an insect. Now, there are few insects who are very social. These are called the social insects. That means they live in a well-organized colonies. They cannot live alone. Like we see ants, we see bees. They live in a well-organized colony or they live in a group. So, these insects can never live alone. And why do they live in a colony, in a well-organized colony? Why do they live? So that they can protect themselves from their enemies and as well as they can share their food. So that is the reason why these social insects, they live in a group or in a well-organized colony. Now these social insects are also divided into different classes. Now each of these classes have their own responsibilities. Like some of them have the responsibility of building their homes. Some has the responsibility of looking after their or feeding their babies. So these insects, they share and divide the responsibilities among themselves. Mostly the female is the head of this group. These social insects, who is their head? The female is their head. So children, today we learned about the social insects and about the different body parts of an insect. I hope you have understood today's topic. So the next day I am going to continue with the rest of the chapter. Thank you.